my name is Agatha and this is your monthly tarot forecast. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation with me, tarot or astrology consultation, please go to my services page, the link is below, and see my rates. Then if you'd like to work with me, just send an email to tuniazad@gmail.com. Also, you can support me through my Patreon page, the link is also below. Before going to the reading, I'd like to tell you that I have a newsletter, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can win my monthly free tarot reading. The link is www.tinyletter.com/Duniazad. The link is also below. All my readings are written by me. There are no software readings. So this month is going to be a little bit different. You are going to choose between option A or option B, and I'll be using the decks, the Mini Rider-Waite, the Mini Connolly Tarot deck, and also be using for your personal angelical message the Karma Angels Tarot. So it's going to be 7 cards for option A and 7 cards for option B. This way it's more personal to you. Also, you can choose to have a question in your mind. Imagine, how will my work life be this month? So you'll pick, for instance, option B. Or how will my love life will be this month? You can pick option A. So you can just pick for a general reading option A or option B, or you can have also whatever type of question in your mind and pick one option or the other option. Okay, and that's it. Let's go on to your reading. Okay. Hello Capricorn, this is your tarot reading for March 2016. If you haven't picked pick now between option A or option B, option A or option B, I'm going to read this as the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month of March. So if you picked option A, Capricorn, the cards that came out for you were the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. For first this one, the 8 of Wands and then the 10 of Swords. So something happens out of the blue, something unexpected, or you get an unexpected message, or more than one unexpected message, that either it's a message or an action that happens rather quickly that will determine the end of a situation in your life. Now, the end of a cycle in your life. It will be a turning point for you. There will be a before and after this event. This ending might be felt by you in a painful sort of way. So I don't know exactly what it is, but you might feel it in a very painful way. So this is the beginning of the month, Capricorn. In the middle of the month, you got the 9 of Wands and the Death card, which is called Transition in the Connolly deck. So first the 9 of Wands and then Transition. So you are ready for any type of change in your life. Something already happened in the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month, you are ready for it. You are, you are absolutely ready for this big change, this big transformation in your life. And you are ready to defend whatever you have accomplished so far. You are ready for this change, and you're ready to defend your point of view and what you have conquered so far. And the end of the month, imagine this means divorce. You are ready to defend your rights. In the end of the month, you have the Knight of Cups and the Justice card. So first is the Knight of Cups and then the Justice card. Let's say that whatever happened has to do with divorce, and you came across some sort of information or something happened that really told you, okay, I'm just giving you an example. It doesn't have to be this, okay? I'm not saying you're going to be divorced. I'm not saying that, okay? This could be so many other things. Imagine that is divorce. Then you're like ready in the middle of the month. I'm going to defend my rights. I'm going to defend everything. So in the end of the month, you might get an offer to do with legal matters. So You won't have to go through a very long battle in the court, because you'll have a very generous offer, and you both reach an agreement. It could be that. If it has nothing to do with that, it has nothing to do with divorce or something like that. It could be any type of offering, like let's say job offer, and this job offer has to do with something that you really love doing. It's like it's real love. Let's say you like to work with animals, and you've done so, but on a voluntary type of basis. But now you are giving an offer where you will be able to work with animals and you'll get paid. Therefore, you'll have to sign a contract. Okay? So you'll have to sign a contract. Let's say the offering has to do with artistic. Let's say someone offers you for you to go on TV or whatever, and you're an artist of some kind, and that will also imply that you'll have to sign a contract. Or if it has nothing to do with it, it could be an offering of the romantic type. Someone proposes to you, and this person might be from the sign Libra, and he or she might have something in water, like Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and he or she might be a very charming type of person, a very diplomatic type of person, someone who really dislikes conflict, someone who really prefers harmony and really knows how to dress and stuff like that. So could be like a romantic offering, from this type of person. Whatever it happens, I think in the end of the month, Capricorn, if you picked option A, you'll recover some sort of emotional harmony, some sort of equilibrium, balanced inside. And then the angel card that came out for you was Mitzrael, number 20. Mitzrael, truth and teaching. The challenge is to see what is in front of us, and the lesson is things are not always as they appear. With the presence of Mitzrael, we are reminded that the truth will out. He brings our attention to lies and misleading situations that I think that might appear in the beginning of the month, alerting us to deception. In doing so, it teaches us that we must not take any situation at face value, but always look to the deeper desires or higher intentions of people. If there are situations of hypocrisy or lack of faithfulness, this card will call our minds to test our relationships. I don't think it's test our relationships unless you absolutely have to do that, if you have to prove something, but I don't think that. I'm thinking that Mitzrael is telling you that the truth will come out, and I'm thinking that might happen in the beginning of the month, and you'll be alerted to some possible deception at any part of your life. Could be personal life, could be professional life. Something will be revealed. And if you picked option B, Capricorn, option B, the cards that came out for you were the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Four of Pentacles might represent someone who's very stubborn, who doesn't like changes in his life or her life. Could be you. Capricorn is a bit like that. A person who thinks that my way is the only way, does not accept other people's ideas and actions, ways of thinking and behaving, like my way is the only way. He or she might be a bit controlling. It could be you again, I'm sorry to tell you. He or she might be using money in order to control, or material resources in order to control someone else. So someone in your life, or you, and even you, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry, you might be using your resources and giving a gift to someone, maybe to a child in your life, because you want to win his affection or her affection. You're giving a gift to her, but it's kind of fueled by the need to control it, to win this person over, by using that. Or someone might be behaving like that towards you. Or this can be read in a different way. This could be read as like you have stability and structure in your life. You have plenty of resources, so you decide, I'm going to use some of these resources. I don't have to keep them all to myself. And I'm going to buy a gift to a child in my life. Could be your son, your daughter, could be a niece, a nephew, a child that is in your life. Or even a friend, like a childhood friend. You're going to decide, I can use part of my money to be generous towards someone else. So this is the beginning of the month, Capricorn. In the middle of the month, the cards that came out for you were the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles again. So the Queen of Swords might be someone in your life, or it might even be you. And this woman, to me, this is a woman because it came out as a queen. In her late 30s or after the age of 40, from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you might be Capricorn with something in air. And this woman is really objective and logical and very intellectual and very someone who is extremely smart, but she can also be extremely frank, really honest about what she thinks. And sometimes she might hurt others with the way she speaks, okay, because she'll tell you the truth exactly the way she sees it. So this woman, and it can be you, might be criticizing someone in your family, someone whom you know, or she might be criticizing you, criticizing like someone who is very stubborn, doesn't change his ways or her ways, might be saying stuff like, you are very stingy, you don't share the money that you have, or you don't change the way you think, you have no logic, you are settled into a set of ideas and you stay with those ideas and those principles, and whatever in logic doesn't affect you, and that's wrong. So there might be like some sort of, criticizing. Someone is criticizing you, or you are criticizing someone for being so stubborn and for being so selfish in terms of money in your family. Or this could be something else. It could be like you are planning out, making a budget about the expenses in your household, in your home. So you're making a budget like this much to pay the rent or to pay the mortgage, this much to pay utilities, this much to pay for gas, this much to pay for food. You might be making a very detailed budget in the middle of the month, Capricorn. So, in the end of the month, the cards that came out for you, Capricorn, were the High Priestess and the Sun, two major arcana cards. So, it might mean, first the High Priestess and then the Sun. It might mean that a secret is revealed. A secret, something which was hidden, comes to the light. There's plenty of light for whatever is being hidden. You might be hiding something, not necessarily bad, just you didn't feel like sharing it because you don't have to share everything with everyone. It could be that, or it could be, for instance, the High Priestess also connects somehow with being pregnant. And the Sun also connects with children. So the secret that might come to light is the fact that you are pregnant, or your wife and spouse is pregnant. Something like that. Or it could be that whatever you're hiding is something that makes you extremely happy. So imagine that you got a new job, and the type of job that you really always wanted to have, and you're kind of hiding it, and whatever it is, it fills you with happiness and joy. There's some sort of success and happiness and joy, some sort of progress that you're hiding in the end of the month, but eventually it will come to light, probably because you decide to reveal it. So, Capricorn, again, what is the angelical card that came out for you? It was, for option B, it was Jeliel number 15. Jeliel, the fixer of faults. The challenge is to let go of control, the Four of Pentacles, which appears twice in your reading, even if it leaves you feeling vulnerable. The lesson is there is a power that protects those who truly love. And there is a card here that tells me that you truly love someone, which is the Six of Cups in the beginning of the month. So if there is a generosity, it's also done out of love. This angel, Jeliel, bestows victory to the vulnerable. We see in this card the saying that where there is a will, there is a way. This angel brings attention to relationships, helping us fix faults, our own and those of others, and find harmony. If there is a situation that is broken, this card in a future position assures us that it will find a solution. So I think that either you or someone within your environment is reaching out, because this is generosity, and to me also forgiveness. Either you're reaching out for someone or someone is reaching out for you and trying to fix something in your relationship, and maybe in the middle of the month you kind of have like a discussion, and let's not be very don't bring too much conflict into that discussion, but I would say it's extreme honesty in this discussion, in this dialogue. Let's call it a dialogue. And at the end of the month, because the sun appears, so because of this discussion, this very frank and honest discussion in the middle of the month, a secret is revealed, a truth, like a hidden truth, comes to light, and I think it will all turn out well. Why? Because the sun shows up, and the sun means happiness. So something is fixed. Okay? Something which was broken is fixed. So that's it, Capricorn. That's the reading that I have for you for March 2016. I hope you have a great month.